What's going on everyone, UCS Productions back for another LEGO Star Wars video, and today we have a haul. This is something which I really enjoy doing on the channel, but I don't get to do all that much anymore since about a year ago I vowed to not do one for a little while, and then I've just not really allowed myself to buy much LEGO. So this is just bits and pieces that I've accumulated enough that I thought this actually does warrant somewhat of a short haul video. So I really hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you do, obviously, and you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider watching a few more of the videos, seeing if you enjoy it, and hitting that big red button if you do so. Without further ado though, we're going to get straight into today's video. Lots of cool clone stuff, and a few things which I was unexpected, to be honest, from the magazines, but we'll talk about all that soon. Okay, so first off the list, we're going to go with the comic books. So I have two of the latest comic books that come out in the UK, and these have the Bo-Katan minifigure, which I think everyone was a little bit surprised by, to be honest. Especially seeing as now the only person we haven't had in a foil pack out of the set that came in the Mandalorian Fan Fighter is the Gar Saxon minifigure, and I wonder if he will get put into a comic as well. I kind of hope he doesn't, because I think it's kind of a special figure. Same with Bo-Katan. It's kind of cool, I guess, but it kind of devalues the figure quite a lot, and especially when they're doing these really annoying paper bags now. I understand LEGO are trying to go towards the environmentally friendly thing, but when you're talking about poly bags, the paper bags are just such a bad idea, because where they're taped to the front of the comics, like almost every time, I've never seen one that isn't. When you go to rip it off, it's bad enough that it rips the paper off the magazine, but then now it rips off some of the print off of the foil pack. So you've got these incredible foil packs, which in a couple of years' time, you can imagine the foil packs of these Bo-Katan minifigures. It might even be worth something, but now you couldn't even have it on show as like a cool poly bag or something, because it will look shit, essentially, because it will have like part of the print missing. I had this on my a previous poly bag which I got a month or two ago, and you can see it's ripped the print off, and it just looks bad, and it's a shame, because you used to get like I like the shiny silver and stuff, you know. It's a shame that we're going to be moving away from that, but this is definitely cool. I picked up a couple of these. I already have the Fang Fighter, but you can never have enough of these Bo-Katan minifigures, I suppose. Always good just to have like Mandalorian armor. I guess you could use it in the background of a mock of sorts. So two of those, £4.50 a piece. This can be part of it, to be fair. Wasn't planning on it, but next thing off eBay, I just got a good deal. I can't remember what it was, but I got a good deal, and I got one of these. It's another one of the minifig clone packs, which I can't remember if they've retired now or not, but I always think it's such a shame that they put the yellow one. They could have even put 3 normal ones, which is probably would have been the better idea. Or alternatively, they could have put like the red or the blue or the green Clone Commander style minifigure in with 2 of these. They really dropped the ball there. I kind of feel like it's a kick in the teeth, but you know, it's Clone Troopers and I'm a Clone Trooper man. Next thing on the list, we have this really cool Lego gold brick keychain. Of course, it'd face the wrong way, wouldn't it? So one thing I always like to have is, on my set of keys, I always like to have like a little piece of Lego, and so I generally have the gold man, but it just gets so scratched up all the time. I have to change it as well, and like the legs go. I kind of don't really want to change it yet, just because I really like the gold man, but the gold brick will be going on there next, and it's actually quite hard to get the gold brick. I had to wait around a little while to get the gold brick. Anyways, next up on the list, from my local third-party Lego seller, I saw these in the shop window and thought I missed them when they were in the foil pack, and it is the Mandalorian Loyalists. I'll see if I can get you guys a better view. There we go. So I have 4 of them. They're all the same, all Mandalorian Loyalists, except 2 of them have visors, 2 do not. And I just think these are actually a really cool minifigure. To be fair. Of course, it won't focus, but I got them for a good deal, below the lowest on Bricklink, and they're all mint condition. I've got one sealed Fang Fighter and one opened. So it would be quite cool to have like a little squadron of these guys. I might like to do like a Mandalorian mock at some point, and these could be a good little addition to the army of them, the miniature army, if you will. Next up, we have a couple of officers. Now, I've seen people use these recently as like clone officers. There we go. They're sort of the standard ones, but they're really easy to make into clone officers. Like, I guess you could just change the face out, for example, or something along that lines. Maybe give it a different hat. I don't think that is an Imperial logo on the helmet, on the hat, sorry. But yeah, either way, these cheap figures, they just look good. I never really thought about having like a clone officer not in outfit. And then I saw some mocks in the last 6 months and thought that could be quite a good idea. And these minifigures aren't too bad. Next up, we have a singular battle droid. Super battle droid, I'm mistaken. It is the one that just has the 2 arms, not the rocket battle droid. These are really cool. I actually have a sizable army of these, considering when they stopped producing them such a long time ago. I think I went through a phase of just collecting them. It was my Bad Batch mock. When I was living at my old house, I started to make a Bad Batch mock, which I still guarantee I will finish off someday, and I'll probably have some news coming about that kind of thing relatively soon. But I bought like a bunch of super battle droids to have in the war, and I'll probably link that video, or one of them, so you can watch my 5-part series. I got quite far with it, but anyway, next up we have another Clone Trooper Phase 2, a Bark Speeder Trooper. Now, some people say that this guy has a name, but I can't remember what it is. But I've always thought this was an amazing minifigure. I miss the days when Lego were making like, this was probably the best Phase 2 like style, before they changed it and they started adding like that second hole and stuff. And they had, I don't know, this just looked, they had it down so well, and then they just fluffed it. It's not that bad, the new one, but these are solid. I think I might have 4 or 5 of these now. I'm definitely going to be making a Clone Army video sometime soon, which I'm very much looking forward to. I've been looking forward to it for such a long time now, because my Clone Army is, I mean, it's not the biggest, but it's crazy, and I've added like a bunch of stuff. I think the last Clone Army video I did was, God, it must have been like 2 years ago now, to be honest. I'm not even sure if I've ever made a full Clone Army video. I might have just made like a 501st Clone Army video. So, next up, we have an Amazon parcel. Now, this one I'm very late showing to you guys, to be honest. I think I can do that. I'm very late showing you guys this one because I should have showed you this back in like mid-January. Basically, I got this off Amazon because I wasn't going to get them initially until they went on sale, and then it just ended up being a good find. And how many did I get? I thought I got 4 of them, and I should have opened these myself a lot sooner, to be fair. But okay, so it looks like I got 3. I got the new 501st like Battlefront 2 style battle pack. I find it funny that it's literally based off of Battlefront 2, and at no point does it say like Battlefront 2. It would have been quite cool if they'd done that, because then it would have been like an official set for Battlefront 2 finally, which I still think is kind of silly that they've never done like a little subline for Battlefront 2. So we have 3 of those, and I bought a 4th one in my local Sainsbury's, which is funny because I just wouldn't have thought they had that, especially on the Isle of Wight. The Isle of Wight is so terrible for finding Lego. Like, even the toy stores don't have like Lego, like barely any Lego, and it's always like Lego City and stuff, and it's always marked up. Just noticed that. Oh no, it's not a sticker. Anyway, so we've got 3 of those. 3 of the new battle packs, and I've got 1 down there, which I've opened. I'm not sure if I'm going to do a little review on it yet or not. I might do like a basic review, because I do like these Clone Troopers, and I think the that visor piece is really cool. I just wish they'd put just one little print for like the black line across where the visor is, and it would have made it at least. Okay, next up we have two phase. I probably should have put these on like Lego plates or something so you could see, but everyone knows what these guys look like. They're just pretty cool, and more to add to the collection. I actually don't know how many of these guys I have. Could be 3, could be like 10. It's probably more like 10 actually, because I've got a bunch of Phase 2 minifigures in I've got the Brick Vault UCS style 88 ATT, and that's just like, I've got all my Phase 2 troopers decked out in there and a bunch spare. So I might do a little Phase 2 army soon. We got some gunners, and then we have, speaking of Phase 2 troopers again, we have a plain Grunt Phase 2 clone trooper. Definitely one of, if not my favourite Lego Star Wars clone trooper. This is just the pinnacle of doing it correctly to me. And then we have the Christmas version of the Phase 2 clone trooper. Although, I think this might have actually meant to be the Phase 1 clone trooper. But what's funny is the only difference between the Phase 2 and the Phase 1 clone trooper, if I'm correct, is the helmet. Which is why a really good idea, by the way, and I've been doing this for a while, you can buy buy these guys, essentially, because they're cheaper, right? So you buy the armor with the Christmas calendar version, basically, and then you just buy a load of the CAC styled Phase 2 helmets, and bing bang boom, you have yourself a much cheaper Phase 2 clone army. You also have 2 Phase 1 troopers, one of the older style, which is the more accurate of the two, and he has the leg printing, and then we have one of the newer style, which is like the kind of mixed design between Clone Wars and non-Clone Wars. So, and he's got the different head as well. Anyway, that is all of like the minifigures and small stuff. I have a couple of different things, but I might save that for a different video. I've got like an ideas video, and then I do actually have for Christmas. I don't think I've done a Christmas haul, but basically I got very lucky. I got 2 of the new ATTs for Christmas, 2 of them, and I bought myself one as well just before Christmas because it was on a good deal, and then I also bought one when it came out, so I've got 4 in total, which again, like I'm saying guys, before this, I haven't done a video on a clone army in such a long time, so I've got 4 extra ATTs, and I just recently built the clone turbo tank as well on live stream. Link that up if anyone wants to watch a live stream in the background at all. That pretty much does it for today's video, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it. I really enjoyed this as well. It's been such a long time, and obviously my channel used to be based near the start a lot around haul videos, so feel free to go back through them. Once again, if you're not already subscribed, have a flick through, watch some videos, see if you like it, hit that big red button if you do, and hopefully I'll see you guys back very soon with another video. Until then, stay safe. Peace.